colleagues, you promised me, comrade, on this program, that you will hold the government accountable. You will hold the NNPC by the trouser in ensuring that the refineries that we got a 1.5 billion US dollar in loan facility to fix, that it will work. Where is that refinery today?
Sheung, I listened to a commentary in your station about a week ago or thereabout. Today, we visited the refinery. Sheung, I'm an engineer of over 20 years standing, all right? And I understand how mechanic works. I've worked in the private sector all my life, and I've practiced engineering all my life. So I know a system that is working, and I know a system that doesn't work. I listened to that said the refinery never works, which is not correct. The refinery works. There is a difference between a piece of equipment working and a piece of equipment working efficiently. In engineering, these are two different things. So what happened was that the refineries were shut down. Not because the refineries were not working, but it was actually because what you were feeding into the refinery was crude oil, right? It wasn't water. So when you feed crude from this end, that's the input, then you are going to get the output from the other end. So when they compare what they were feeding in and what they were getting at the end of the day was not commensurate. So not that it wasn't functioning, but it wasn't functioning optimally. Because at the end, when you are feeding in, let's assume, you are feeding in crude that costs, let's say, $10 million into the refinery. And at the end, you are getting a product that is worth, let's say, about $9.5 million. Which means that you are running on a loss. So that was exactly what happened. Not that refineries were not working. I mean, we paid a visit to the new GCU of NNPC Limited. And we put that question to him, Sheung, that why were the refineries shut down? Why are the refineries not working currently? And he told us that this was actually the reason. That not that the refineries were not working, but it was the material balance. The material you feed into the refinery, what you are getting out is a bit reduced in terms of value. So that was why they shut it down in order to re-examine the strategy and all that.
Which one is what we have asked? The old or the new?
No. It wasn't about the new, if you remember. It wasn't the new. What they said, the one that was working at that then was the old. But there was also a technology gap, Sheung. When those refineries were working, before they were shut down almost 15, 20 years ago, what happened was that the old refinery was feeding product into the new refinery. Because the old refinery has old technology. So it was feeding product into the new refinery. So the new refinery will now produce the PMS, for example, that will give us the right octane number. But they wanted a quick fix. That, okay, let's separate both of them. Instead of the old feeding the new, let's make the old independent.
And that is why they were buying Crack C5, and they were from Indorama, from what we understand.
I said it in your studio.
And blend it with naphtha to get us what we want.
Yes.
That was a quick fix, isn't it?
Yes. I said it in your studio. That was actually what was happening in terms of PMS. But the old refinery as at then was producing DPK and AGO. But overall, you are in a business to make money. Refinery business, the margins are very low. The margins are very small.
When is the refinery likely to come back to
No, now they are reviewing the overall strategy. What we have advised them, Sheung, is what we have advocated for in the last 20 years, Sheung, almost 20 years. And that has been government. Bring refiners. Give them 51% stake of the refinery. When you give them 51% stake, they become the largest shareholder.
Hi, Nigeria, my country. Imagine how this man is busy blowing grammar to defend NNPC. TUC chairman, leader, trade union organization, a sister body of Nigeria Labour Congress that's supposed to be defending the masses, doing everything good to make sure that things will work efficiently for the good of the masses, is busy defending NNPC. NNPC. Anybody that will come out and defend NNPC like this can also defend Satan and bring Satan back to God. Yes, now. Imagine how this man is speaking grammar to defend NNPC. That the reason why our refineries are not working, according to him, you are telling us that they're using the new to supply the old, they're using the old to supply the new, that not that things not working, but I think is not working efficiently in Nigeria, a country that almost all the refineries we have, none is working efficiently. For How many years now? Just see one person, Dangote was able to set up his own refinery, starting from the start to the finish. Finishing that particular refinery today, it's even exporting oil out from this country. Today, a whole NNPC cannot make one of our refinery to work 100% efficiently, and a TUC chairman is busy defending NNPC. Ogenede, what do we do on ourselves? You are here speaking grammar. You're using grammar to deceive people. This grammar you are speaking here is even deceiving myself. I know it's confusing people. You are using grammar to confuse people. That a refinery that these people, NMPs, have been handling for years. I think about 4 refineries we have here. None is working efficiently, 100%. And you are saying it's because of technical this. It's because of this one. We need to do this because we need. You don't know how much have been pushed into all the refineries for years. Do you know? And a TUC chairman is defending NMPC. NMPC that they are doing that is because of this. They are telling them to do this, bring 55%, bring 51%. Again, they just tell us that you guys are not ready to fix anything in this country. Just tell Nigerians that you guys are not ready to fix anything. Not speaking all this grammar. This grammar will not help anybody. You say Nigerians don't pass the level when they use grammar to just confuse us. NMPC is doing nothing about our refineries. If Dangote can start his own and finish it today, did this same NMPC, Nupeng and other they say are now fighting this Dangote. But you guys cannot go back and make your own refinery to work. But individual that have finished his own, even exporting outside now, people are not busy fighting him. One, just an individual, but a whole country cannot maintain even one refinery. And you're telling me that everything is okay. And you're speaking what's going on for Nigerians. I beg, if you're a Nigerian, just know that you're on your own. You're on your own. Is it these present leaders we have? They're not ready to fix Nigeria unless we change new leaders. If these present ones are not ready, even NLCT, also all of them are the same. They're not ready to fix this country. Period. I remain my humble self, Ekman. Peace and love. Don't play. We move. A new Nigeria is possible.